Everyone, this video is the information about PSA. As we all know, PSA is a problem-solving assessment which was introduced by CBSE in the year 2012, and this is a compulsory exam which is to be given by which is to be given by the students of class 9 and 11, and if the student doesn't fare well, suppose, so the student can repeat the exam in class 10th as well. So let us see what is the marking scheme and all about PSA. So the marks of PSA is counted towards the formative assessment 4, that is FA4, which is 10% of the total assessment of class 9. Now this assessment will also be carried forward towards the FA4 in class 10. So that is what it makes it makes PSA a very important exams for all the class 9th and class 10 students. So the score is reflected in one of the languages, math, science and social sciences. Now as I said, the students have also an option to improve their scores. So let us see here what is the breakup of PSA. So PSA, as we just saw, it's mandatory exam, but the CBSE doesn't prescribe any syllabus for PSA. So they just say that it is broadly divided into 3 categories, which is the qualitative, aptitude, quantitative, and the language testing ability. So the qualitative aptitude, the qualitative portion of the PSA, it includes the reasoning, seeing and the mental ability, the humanities, the art and social sciences. That's your logical and reasoning ability. Quantitative, now coming to quantitative section of the PSA, it includes the kind of reasoning that is found in mathematics and sciences. So the syllabus, the class curriculum is not defined. It can be from class 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, any curriculum 9th till 9th can be asked. And again in languages, it is general language. It includes different aspects of written communication, grammar, vocabulary, etc. And just to keep it in mind, most of the questions are in PSA. The questions are comprehension-based questions. So moving on to the next thing, let's see the breakup, the marks breakup of the problem-solving assessment. So in PSA, there are 60 items of multiple choice questions, and the paper carries 60 marks. So the distribution of the 60 marks is as follows. So qualitative assessment, qualitative reasoning, there are standalone questions and there are comprehension, passage-based questions. So standalone questions carry 6 marks and passage-based questions carry 12 marks. So in total, qualitative carries 18 marks. Coming to the quantitative, it has the same pattern as the qualitative reasoning section. So standalone MCQs carries 10 marks, passage-based MCQs carries 4 marks, and passage-based MCQ set 2 carries 4 marks. So again, the total 18 marks. So the language conventions, coming to the third section, that is the language conventions, grammar and usage MCQs carries 8 marks, vocabulary in context-based MCQs carries 8 marks, and passage completion based MCQs carries 8 marks. In total, language section carries 24 marks. So if we total, this carries 60 marks in total. Moving further, we will see that why PSA is important. So as we know that PSA is important because it is a compulsory exam for class 9th and 10th. But it also helps to infuse generic and higher order thinking skills among the students of secondary and senior secondary level schools. So it helps us to think very rationally. And it also improves our thinking skills like creative and critical thinking, quick decision making, and communication abilities because languages are involved. It also assesses students' ability to process, interpret, and use the given information for any constructive decision making. So, like any situation is given, and you are supposed to judge the best solution possible. Going further, like as we all know, we are always interested in exams like NTSC, KVPY, IIT, JEE, CAT, and other management entrance exams, bank exams. So PSA is very important because it develops that skill, and every exam further includes these kind of logical thinking, logical reasoning exams. Also, like when go in for jobs and all, these skills help us to get into top companies. Just to name Google, Facebook, Microsoft, there are n number of companies. So once like these kind of exams, they develop our critical and creative thinking, logical reasoning, and these companies, when you sit for the exams with the companies, the very first round is your logical reasoning exam. So therefore, this PSA becomes very important because this lays the foundation of your beginning of all these kind of exams. So that makes PSA very, very important for all the kids. And coming to the Vedantu's package on PSA, that is like what we offer on PSA on Vedantu. So our course on PSA is a well-defined 15 hours course completion plan. So every one teacher is defined, the curriculum is defined for all 15 hours with a regular and disciplined study schedule. Worksheets, tests and assignments they are targeting PSA. So there are worksheets after every session, after every topic, based on every topic. Assignments are there and tests are there at regular intervals. And then when the students attempt the worksheets, teachers make it a point that discussion of worksheets is done and regular doubt clarification is also done. So even if the student is not clear, is lagging behind, he or she can take a separate class from the teacher. It also develops, as we saw, it also develops key analytical skills and strengthen application-based learning, and our exposure to competitive exam approach is done. So, and we on the Vedantu's package on PSA focuses purely on qualitative and quantitative reasoning, and quantitative also it is just dealing with mathematical reasoning ability. So, and we just make sure the design our expert teams have researched the previous year CBSA, PSA papers, and they have specifically designed keeping the previous year papers in mind. So this course is a must to perfect the students to perfect your qualitative and aptitude skill, which is an integral part of the PSA exam. And it is also very, very important, as we just saw, for all the aspirants who wish to give competitive exams like NTSC and further exams. So it also aims at sharpening your mind for other analytical skills in life. So this is what the Vedantu package on PSA is all about. Thank you.